Psalm 54, this is typical of a lot of the Psalms of David, where he begins by saying, God save me. I've got a problem. Hear my prayer. Strangers have risen up against me. There's violent men trying to kill me. But then by the end of the prayer, he's calm. And he feels that the prayer has been answered. He says here in the last verse, He has delivered me from all trouble. My eye has seen my triumph over my enemies. My eye has seen victory. Well, he was still at the end of the prayer, still at risk, still being hunted by violent men trying to kill him. But he says, my eye has seen victory over my enemies. It's the eye of faith. This is the vision that the Bible talks about. Having a new pair of eyes that feels as if prayer has been answered, that sees the answers as if they have come. This is why the Lord teaches us to pray believing that you have already received what you have asked for. It's like when Paul was in prison and he writes a letter to Philemon and he says, I believe that through your prayers I will be delivered. So please can you prepare me a bedroom at your home, because I'm going to come out of prison, I'm going to visit you, and I'm going to need somewhere to sleep. Just prepare me, can you, a little place for me to sleep at your place when I come to you. We are to look at life from God's perspective, and he is outside of our limitation of time. That he speaks about things that are not as if they are. This is what faith is about. Now, of course, you've got to be asking for the right things, not just anything. I want to have that expensive car and I shall imagine myself driving it then. No. You've got to be informed in what you pray for, and this is where the Bible is so critical in revealing to us the will of God. And we are to pray according to God's will, not according to our wishes, but according to his will. And prayer according to his will, for example, that I shall be in your kingdom, God. Well, that's God's will. And we should feel and imagine that, yes, I will come to the day of judgment if the Lord dies now, and I definitely will be in his kingdom. I prayed for it. According to God's will, definitely that's God's will. So that is the reality. That is the felt reality of seeing prayer as if it has already been answered.